Congratulations on your admittance to the class of 2024 at the University of Notre Dame. This great accomplishment says so much about you as an individual, but what you've accomplished so far in your life, and importantly, what you will do in the next 4 years and beyond. We look forward to welcoming you to South Bend. I have the privilege and honor of serving as the chairman of the Board of Trustees at the university, and it is a privilege and an honor, and I'm humbled by it. But the bigger privilege for me is to be able to say I'm the proud father of 3 Notre Dame graduates, 2 sons and a daughter. It was 18 years ago when our oldest son sat in your shoes and made the great decision to attend Notre Dame. It changed his life as it did his brother and sisters and our families. And there's so much I could tell you about why that is. I could talk for hours, but I'll try to be succinct, hit a couple of the highlights from our point of view. First is academics. The academics at Notre Dame are outstanding, and it's varied and diverse. Our kids' majors ranged from economics to peace studies to film, theater, and television, but they also had great opportunities outside of their majors to study in different disciplines. Notre Dame has a range of opportunities academically that is far broader than most of its peer institutions, and it's one of the things that makes going to Notre Dame so compelling. Another thing that makes coming to Notre Dame so compelling is our faculty. It is outstanding. These are world-class academic professionals who pride themselves on their research, their writing, and their other academic accomplishments, but they're also world-class teachers and pride themselves on that. It's a very distinctive part of Notre Dame relative to other institutions. Teaching is a core part of how one becomes a valued, respected member of our academic faculty. It's a great part of the university. Second thing I talk about is relationships, the relationships that our children established, some from the first day with their freshman roommate, some from people they met late in their senior year, are lifetime relationships that are just tremendously valuable to our children. These relationships have been forged in many different ways, some on trips, some at football games, some on community service activities. But they're based on a few things, 2 of which are our shared sense of values, character, integrity, and ethics, and importantly, great pride in being a Notre Dame graduate. Third thing I mentioned is fun. College is supposed to be fun as well as academically challenging, and our Notre Dame students have a great deal of fun. It may be football Saturdays in the fall, or great cultural opportunities that come from at the DeBartolo Center or interhall sports, or importantly, community service work that they do with their dorm mates, with their roommates, with their classmates, with others, to give back to the community and to others, which is a core value at Notre Dame. The final thing I'd mention to you is this. People want you when you graduate from Notre Dame. Employers want Notre Dame students to come to work for them. Graduate programs want Notre Dame students to come into their programs. All organizations want to attract people who are bright and accomplished, and that's sort of standard fare. But today, people want bright, accomplished, high-character people. And as a Notre Dame graduate, you come pre-screened for character. You will be in demand. And that's a great thing to think about for 4 years hence. I could go on and on, as you might imagine, about why Notre Dame is a special place, why it's meant so much to my children and my family. I'll stop there, but I want to just close with 2 thoughts for you about what makes Notre Dame so different and so compelling. First is its mission. We have a very simple mission, which is to be a force for good in the world. That mission was established by Father Soren, our founder, over 175 years ago, and it's a guide star for us in everything we do every day at the university. The second thing about Notre Dame that differentiates it from most other academic and frankly most other institutions is it stands for something. Most organizations are uncomfortable being different. It's easier to look like peer institutions, if you will. We don't agree with that philosophy. We're the only faith-based institution that is also one of the top 20 institutions in this country from an academic standpoint. And we love being different. We love being different. And it's because we stand for something that makes us different. And there are 2 things I would call out in that regard for you. First is the power of Catholic values to develop the mind, body, and spirit of the outstanding young people who come to Notre Dame. mind, body, and spirit, all three. The second is striving for excellence in everything we do, in our academic work, in our research, in our teaching, in our athletics, in our dorm life, in our campus life. Excellence in everything we do. Sets a high bar for everybody in the Notre Dame family. But once you're part of that family, you understand that commitment to excellence is one of the things that sets us apart. Thank you for spending a few minutes and letting me have a chance to share with you my perspective on what makes Notre Dame such an outstanding choice for people like you. We know you have choices. We know there are many other outstanding academic institutions in this country and around the world. But I believe fervently there is only one institution that offers all that Notre Dame does to tremendous young people like you. We hope you and your parents will feel the same way, and that you will, like my children did, like so many other tremendous people have before you, sign on to be part of the Notre Dame family. I hope to see you in the fall on campus. Go Irish!